Hey all, good morning and welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Welcome to the morning show. And to all our Indian viewers, happy Independence Day. Our video today is going to be a slightly different format. As you know, I keep on trying to refresh the content here. And I would like your feedback. If you like this format, please put your feedback below so that I can continue elements of this format going forward. So let's get started. Okay, here we are in our TradingView platform, and I'm looking at the Nasdaq futures. And as you can see, we are still in a bullish channel. We have support from the 200-day exponential moving average, which is this red line. And MACD is bullish. Momentum is also above average, and it has just cooled off a little bit on its approach towards being overbought. So today, pre-market, we are at minus 0.29% down. So pre-market futures are showing a bit of a bearish trend out here. Let's go and see what's happening with the indicators. US oil has fallen down. It has broken down two levels of support. So I'm going to mark the first one at 91.70 into a resistance, because that's for sure a resistance. And this is the second level of support that we had at 88. Right now we are at 87.54. I'm not going to mark this as a resistance yet. We'll watch what happens during the day. Maybe oil will pick up again a little bit and stay above this support. So we'll come to this at the end of the day or tomorrow morning and decide what happens with this. Meanwhile, if you look at the MACD, it is looking bullish, but tending towards a signal line ready to cross over to the bearish side. The momentum is also very weak, and pre-market we are down 4.64%. So chances are that this trend is likely to persist during the day, and we will end up below this line of support, and I'll convert it into a resistance. We'll see what happens tomorrow. QQQ is battling the line of resistance out here at 330.05. Pre-market, we are at 329.53, down minus 0.27%. It's a minor negative. Many times I have seen when the market opens with a minor negative pre-market, it doesn't find it too difficult to get positive. So we still have the MACD, which is bullish, and we still have a momentum, which is very strong and above average, and plenty of space left for the RSI to become overbought. So I am thinking that there's a pretty good chance that we might open green in the morning. S&P 500 is in a bullish channel, as we can see here already. And I'm just going to draw a line out here to make it absolutely clear. Out here, this is the way the bullish channel line would look like. As far as I'm concerned, 1, 2, 3 touch points, so it's pretty strong. And yesterday there was a merge between this bullish line of support and the 200-day exponential moving average, so it was a very strong support. Today we'll have to see what happens. MACD is looking good, momentum is overbought, and therefore S&P 500, in my opinion, is likely to either moderate or lose some value today. So it's down minus 0.47% pre-market, which is a significant negative. So I think that overall S&P 500 and the futures for Nasdaq both combined indicate a bearish open for the market today. If you look at IWM is down minus 0.60%, and we are at 119.15. We are still above the 200-day exponential moving average. MACD is bullish, but momentum is overbought. So definitely there is going to be a bit of cooling off. So again, a bearish signal from IWM. Dow Jones Industrial Average has got no trades pre-market, and again here we are overbought on the RSI, even though MACD is bullish. So there's going to be a bit of moderation in the Dow Jones, and probably giving off a little value in order to cool off the RSI. And if you look at a VIX today, the VIX has just spiked up today, way above where it ended yesterday. It ended at around 19.51, and today it's at 20.99, up 7.53%. So definitely this is again a bearish sign for the markets. Momentum is still below average, so I hold hope that we are going to stay below this line of resistance out here at 21.20. And also we have a resistance from the 9-day exponential moving average, which sits at 20.98. We are sharply poised at the 9-day exponential moving average, as you can see, right on top of the 9-day exponential moving average. If 9-day exponential moving average prevails, will be pushed down from there, and then our support is going to be 19.75, which was earlier, which had earlier been converted into a resistance. I'm going to mark this as a support for the day. We'll check what happens today. But overall, I think we have a bearish signal from the entire market. The put call ratio is slightly bullish, bullish to neutral. And if you look at XLY by XLP, yesterday on Friday, we were more risk on. I think today we are likely to be risk off based on all the indices that we have seen earlier. US dollar index is also going up, and it seems like it's going to test the 20-day exponential moving average, which is sitting at 12,925.79. Right now we are at 12,914. So a short gap for it to break through the 20-day exponential moving average. In case it does that, then the next resistance for us is going to be this diagonal red line of resistance, which was a support earlier for a bull channel. We'll see what happens today. Let's go on and have a look at the index movers and see what the index movers are telling us. So the first index mover is going to be Amazon. Amazon is down minus 0.59 this morning. So this is again a bearish indicator. If you look at Google, which is the next index mover, it's down minus 0.51% pre-market. Again, a bearish indicator. And if you look at Apple, Apple is also overbought, and it's down minus 0.38% pre-market. It is still on a bullish channel, so it can still moderate, cool off on the RSI and still be in the bullish channel because it has got a long way to fall. It can fall up to 167.89 today, and right now we are at 171.44. So I'm pretty sure that Apple will continue to remain in its bullish channel today, despite losing some value. And if you look at Microsoft, which is another index mover, we still have very bullish indicators out here, but pre-market we are down minus 0.38%, and we will continue to have the support from all the exponential moving average, even if Microsoft were to drop. So that's what we have here. So overall, I think we have a very bearish outlook, mainly because many of the index movers and indices are in the overbought area. They need to cool off on the RSI, and that's why we're going to have a bit of a bearish trend, a little bit of profit taking, a little bit of portfolio shuffling to optimize the risk, and maybe tomorrow we might probably resume the course of upward movement again. If you look at Coinbase, it's down minus 0.54 in the morning, and Bitcoin is also down minus 0.31 today. As it is, Bitcoin follows Nasdaq, so if Nasdaq starts moderating, Bitcoin is going to give up some gains out here. And then with that, let's go and have a look at commodities. Wheat is still continuing to go up. This is going to feed into food inflation and show up in the consumer price index. It's a problem brewing out here. Copper is moderating a little bit, and it's still in a good zone where we can say that industrial consumption is pretty healthy. So it's a good consolidation happening out here. I'm pretty sure that we're going to jump back into this bullish track very soon. There has been a steep dip out here in the momentum, but we are still above average, and MACD is still bullish. So I'm holding out hope that again we'll come back just to sit on top of this bullish channel by the end of the day. With that said, I want to go and have a look at the genomics sector. I'm just going to shuffle this to make sure that we have the winners at the very top. Invitae was at the very top, but it's already down minus 2.23% this morning, and it's still in the upper end of where it was yesterday. So we still have an opportunity to consolidate today and then move further upwards. And we are forming some kind of a bullish Bennett out here, and we are still above the 9-day exponential moving average, which is in conjunction with this horizontal line of support at 4.04. So I think there is a very strong support available out here. And the stock price for Invitae may definitely drop today, but I think it's likely to stay above the 100-day exponential moving average, which is sitting at 4.93. PSCB is down minus 1.37% today, and it's still within yesterday's trading range. So I'm expecting that it will continue to remain above the 100-day exponential moving average. I'm going to draw a trend line out here to show the steep bull curve that we have out here. And according to this bull channel, I think today we might fall at the most up to 8.32. Right now we are at 8.69. That said, let's go and look at DNA, which is up 1.65% today. And yesterday we had ended a perfect doji candle, which was supported by the 100-day exponential moving average. Today we are already above the bulk trade range of yesterday and closer towards the upper end of yesterday's trade. So I'm looking forward to breaking one of the resistance out here, which is at 3.80. Right now we are at 3.69. MACD is bullish more, and RSI has plenty of space before it can be overbought. Momentum is healthy, so a little positive for DNA before it gives up the gains towards the end of the day. Bluebird is up 2.08% today, and we are going to be challenging this horizontal line of resistance at 6.86 because pre-market we are exactly at 6.86, and we need to break up through it and continue going upwards and convert this into a support, 6.86 into a support today. We have a little bit of runway before RSI becomes overbought. MACD is bullish, so I would predict that Bluebird will gain today, convert the line of resistance at 8.86 into a support, and then it would come down during the later part of the day as the overall bearish trend in the market and the moderating trend in the market gains steam. With that said, let's look at Teladoc. It's down minus 0.79%, and it has got support from the 50-day exponential moving average. It's going to test that support, and the MACD is bearish. However, the momentum is pointing up and looking upward, but overall sentiment of the market is likely to push this share down today, and we might end up with a negative to flat outlook. Caribou Biosciences has got no trade pre-market, but I'm predicting that we are going to test the horizontal line of support here. Sorry, the diagonal line of support here, which is the bull channel. And today we are likely to fall as low as 9.50. Right now we are at 9.91. Momentum is very strong, but RSI shows that we are overbought. Therefore, moderation is in order, and I hope that we stay above this diagonal line of support. Verve is got no trade pre-market, and after gaining a lot yesterday, we are in the overbought status, and I'm expecting our support line at 33.69 to hold, and we might drop today. Beam, again, no trades pre-market, and we got still moments to go before we are overbought on the RSI. Momentum is very strong. But we will probably give up value based on overall market sentiment, and 65.12 is our support. I don't think we are going to fall that much, but we are going to give up a little bit before we progress any further. Allogene is up 4.10 as of Friday, but no trades pre-market, and you can see we got a steep bull channel going on out here. So we got to moderate and come back and revert back to the original bull channel, which is much more sustainable. And our RSI is overbought, so there's going to be a bit of giving up of steam in Allogene in order to cool off the RSI before it can make any upward movement. And it's also going to be sympathetic to weakness in Nasdaq and other indices, which are trying to cool off the RSI. Pfizer, I'm going to avoid talking about Pfizer right now. We go on to Editas, which was up 3.76%. On Friday, and pre-market it's up plus 0.16. So I'm thinking that our horizontal support at 18.20, which is in conjunction with the 9-day exponential moving average sitting at 18.21, is going to give us support out here. And this support will make sure that we do not test our diagonal line of support, which is this bullish green channel out here. So overall, I think positive open, but giving up a bit of value and staying above the line of support out here. ARCG was up 3.61% on Friday, but pre-market it's marginally down minus 0.14. In keeping with the overall sentiment of the market, it's likely to come down up to 40.93, and I'm expecting it to hold on to this level of support, which is this diagonal line of support out here. That said, and Intelia was up 3.26 on Friday, but pre-market there are no trades. We are still got a bull channel that can give us support, and the 9-day and the 20-day exponential average are also giving support. So I'm expecting us to stay above the 20-day exponential moving average of 64.22 and the 9-day exponential moving average of 65.31 today. We are at 67.74 with no pre-market trades. So definitely Intelia is going to give up some gains. And IDNA was up 3.16 pre-market, on Friday, and pre-market there is no trades out here. And when I look at the IDNA chart, I can still see that we have a bullish channel of support, and we have support from the 9-day and the 20-day exponential moving average. 9-day exponential moving average is sitting at 33.38, and that I think is going to be the day's lowest for us today. And let's go on to IMTX. IMTX was up 2.45% yesterday on Friday, and there is no pre-market trades out here. And I'm thinking that IMTX is going to test the 20-day exponential moving average today, which is sitting at 11.19. So that's going to be a drop in the share price, and the support will be the 20-day exponential moving average. SQZ was up 2.10 on Friday, and pre-market there are no trades. SQZ has been very weak, but it has now got the support of the 50-day, 9-day, and the 20-day exponential moving averages, and I think it's going to bounce off the 50-day exponential moving average, which is sitting at 3.31. Today we are at 3.40 right now. So that's what is going to happen with SQZ. Let's look at CRISPR Therapeutics. Pre-market, it's down minus 0.20%. It still has got support from the 9-day and the 20-day exponential moving average, and I'm thinking the 20-day exponential moving average sitting at 77.32 is going to be the final support for the day, and we are likely to bounce back up from there. And that said, let us go and have a look at Regeneron and Vertex. I'm just going to skip Vertex and Regeneron. They're big boys. Then Novartis. Let's go on to Illumina. Illumina has got resistance at 230.32. Right now, pre-market, we are already down minus 0.16% at 208. And therefore, I'm thinking that it's going to be a steep fall today for Illumina. It's at the upper range of yesterday's closing, but overall everything looks weak out here. Momentum is also below average, and I am seeing that the MACD is turning towards the bearish side. And given the fact that the overall indices all have got heavy RSI and they are trying to cool down, and there's an overall consolidating and a bearish kind of sentiment, I'm thinking Illumina is going to lose a little more today. I would be glad if it stays within yesterday's trading range and ends the day somewhere around 199.69, then I would be glad with it. But if it came down below that, then we are looking at a prolonged period of weakness for Illumina. And I'm also going to be doing a video very shortly about Illumina, and I'll bring it out for you because I think there is going to be a great deal of interest within our community about what's going to happen with Illumina share price. With that said, I'd like to bring this video to an end. And if you like this format and if you like this video, please press a like out there. Don't hesitate. It will help me a lot. And if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe for everything related to genomics, stock market, and some thought-provoking videos. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.